Top 7 Best Console Gaming Monitor in 2022. Through extensive research and testing, I have put together the list of options that will meet the need of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or particular use, we have got you covered. For more information, I have put links of products in the description. Make sure to check it out. Like the video, comment. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's get started. Number 7. BenQ EL2870U. The BenQ EL2870U has been proving to us all that 4K doesn't have to cost a bomb, and it can hold its own as a quality monitor all the while. While the viewing angles of its TN panel continued to prove to us in testing that there are better options for viewing, this monitor boasts a shocking wealth of functionality typically found outside a budget monitor's wheelhouse. If you have an AMD graphics card, the BenQ EL2870U is enhanced with native FreeSync support. Sadly, however, it is not G-Sync compatible. Trust us, we tested it. That said, it does have a utilitarian selection of ports, namely 2 HDMI 2.0 connections and a single DisplayPort 1.4. It's not perfect, but the fact that this 28-inch 4K HDR screen regularly goes on sale for a fraction of its price is a compelling case for snatching one up no matter what platform you play on. Number 6. Asus ROG Strix XG27UQ. Until now, 4K 60 plus gaming has been a concept only attainable by the hardcore enthusiasts who dedicate everything they have to PC gaming and their best gaming monitors. Not anymore. Thanks to the recent launch of the 30 series cards from Nvidia and AMD RX series equivalents, it's finally affordable for those who desire it. To reach that level, you need one of the best monitors on the market, but they're usually more expensive than the graphics cards themselves. The Asus XG27UQ changes that entirely, bringing almost the best possible specs on a 4K screen down to a reachable tier for general PC gamers. It's still not cheap, but for the first time ever a 4K monitor with one's response time and a 144 Hz refresh rate is below the $1 mark. Quite considerably, actually, coming in at around $800/pesetizro. We think that the Asus XG27UQ is like a gaze into what PC gaming will be like for everyone 5 to 10 years down the line, as did Assassin's Creed Valhalla, with the sunrays splitting the treetops. If you have a rig capable of it, seriously, don't upgrade to 4K if your graphics card is a few years old. Then you will not be disappointed with this monitor. Number 5. MSI MPG Artemis 343 CQR. Not a fan of curved candidates for best gaming monitor? Then you might want to jog on, because we think that MSI has definitely doubled down on the notion of bent screens with the MPG Artemis 343 CQR. With a mere 1 meter radius of curvature, this thing is positively twisted. As it happens, we found that it's also unbelievably immersive. Partly this comes down to that extreme 1000R curve, but it's also because MSI has boldly opted for VA rather than IPS panel technology, combined with a very strong monolithic backlight. The result, confirmed in our testing, is punchy peak brightness of 550/M2 and 3001 static contrast. But this monitor delivers the best HDR experience we've yet seen from a monitor with no local dimming. Cyberpunk 2077 running on this 34-inch, 3440 by 1440 pixel beauty is truly something to behold. Of course, the big worry with any VA panel is pixel response. The 343 CQR does need a little time to warm up, but once it's up to temp, we found the response is nearly good enough to justify the one's claim. Back on the Windows desktop, that extreme curve makes less sense. Likewise, at this price point, the mere 1440 resolution will be disappointing from a productivity perspective. And don't forget that even the latest consoles don't support the ultra-wide 21:9, and in a very good way. Number 4. Dell S2721DGF. Dell offers a lot of monitors, from basic 1008 run-of-the-mill office jobs to uber impressive 4K beauties. The S2721DGF slots firmly in the middle, offering gaming performance at 1440. And while we find that the specs are those you'd expect of a top-notch competitive sports-ready screen, when we took it out of the box it certainly doesn't look like one on the outside. When any PC gamer is looking for a monitor, two specs are vital: refresh rate and response time. The Dell S2721 DGF is almost perfect in this regard, offering 165 Hz and 1s respectively, and this was confirmed to us in testing. Another attraction is the IPS panel, which is excellent and contributes to the bang-to-buck value that the monitor offers. The only place we think this monitor trips up is in HDR performance, especially in dark areas. This is one of the best 1404 type gaming monitors on the market. Number 3. Asus TUF Gaming VG27AQ. The Asus TUF VG27AQ is not exactly a flashy entry to our best gaming monitor list, but it is bursting at the seams with quality. It's ordinary looking, but that didn't fool us, as it packs a punch and offers an incredibly speedy monitor for gaming. There's a 165 Hz, featuring adaptive sync support, a 1s response rate of 1s, and it is both G-Sync and FreeSync compatible. Add into this Asus' own extreme low motion blur sync technology, and the in-game pictures this monitor provides are some of the smoothest and best you can get on a 1404 type monitor. When we tested the monitor, the image quality was excellently crisp. 2. It's not all about the speed. Stir in a rating of HDR10 high dynamic range for color and brightness levels. 2. And they are some of the nicest images we've seen on a 1404 type. The VG27AQ does a great job of balancing overall picture quality, speeds, and, importantly, the price point. It's a great do-it-all monitor that we think will serve people well for PC gaming and console gaming. Though remember, that 1404 type resolution won't be natively supported by any PlayStation console yet. Number 2. AOC 24G2/24G2U. Limited to a budget of around $200/PS200. Don't despair. A high refresh monitor with a decent IPS panel is within reach, and we think could be a top gaming monitor for a lot of folks. Enter the AOC 24G2 and its closely related AOC 24G2U sibling. Inevitably, some compromises have to be made. The 24G2/24G2U are mere 24-inch monitors with a modest 1920 by 1080 resolution, otherwise known as 1008 type. The difference between the two: the 24G2U adds a USB hub, good for seriously zappy 1s pixel response, and with both variable refresh rate support and a low input lag mode. They run at a fulsome 144 Hz, which was confirmed to us in testing. Of course, that's a far lower resolution than a 4K panel with just 1/4 the number of pixels, but then fewer pixels means more frames and lower latency, which might just give you the critical edge in your battle royale or team-based shooter of choice, be that Apex Legends, Call of Duty, Warzone, Battlefield 5, or Overwatch. One obvious omission for us, spec-wise, is HDR capability of any kind, but then very few monitors deliver a true HDR experience from our experience. So, at least AOC doesn't tease you with the promise of HDR only to ultimately disappoint. What's more, with slim bezels and both height and tilt adjustment, this panel doesn't feel or look like a budget option. Number 1. Alienware 34W3423D WQD OLED. It's been an awfully long time coming, but with the new Alienware 34W3423DW, OLED technology has finally come to the best gaming monitor. And boy, does it deliver! This screen has better contrast and a faster response than any LCD panel we've ever seen, while also looking richer, more convincing, more immersive, and being faster, sharper, and clearer. It really does do everything. We found that it's not absolutely perfect, though. The supposedly brighter HDR 1000 mode actually results in a duller image most of the time than the more usable HDR 400 setting. You will rarely if ever see the full 1000 nits. The low pixel density also means this isn't a great choice for an all-purpose display. It's likewise not a good fit for console gaming. And strictly speaking, higher refresh panels will offer better latency. Concerns involving OLED burn and do linger a little. If that proves unfounded, OLED could take off on the PC in a big way, and for most types of gaming, we think this is an absolute revelation. So guys, that's all for the top 7 best console gaming monitor in 2022. The links of all products are given in the description, which are updated for the best prices. Subscribe our channel for more videos. We will meet in next video. Till then, take care, bye.